Everybody, Tony here with my 1 week review on the Oneplus 3. This has been very awesome device. I love the build quality on it. It feels actually real good in the hand. Build and performance. It does have a 3000 milliamp battery. It's rocking Snapdragon 820. It has a 1080p screen, but it's actually AMOLED. And it does have bottom facing speakers, which are very nice. So let's go ahead and go over the device real quick. It does have a 16 megapixel camera in the back with an LED flash. On the bottom it has 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, USB type C, and we have that bottom firing speaker, which is real nice and loud. And on the left side we have volume rockers up and down, and we have that privacy switch or that toggle so you can switch it to mute, silent button. And then on the other side we have the power button and the SIM tray. You can actually put 2 SIMs in here. So let's go ahead and go to the front. On the front we have 8 megapixel camera, we have some sensors, we have the earpiece, we have the LED notification light, which is real nice. On the bottom we have fingerprint sensor / home button and 2 capacitive buttons which light up, and you can actually switch them around. So real nice. So let's go ahead and go into the device. So far as performance, it has been very good in the performance department as far as opening applications, taking photos, YouTube, and as far as battery life has been really good. I've been able to get like 5 hours of on-screen time in my usage, and it does have dash charging, which charges the device up really fast. I think like an hour and 15 minutes it'll fully charge your device. And yeah, let's go ahead and go into the device and you can see what it's actually running. I do have it paired up to my LG G Watch R, so I don't use the fingerprint scanner or any kind of unlocking. It does it because it's actually a trusted device. So let's go ahead and go into the device settings, and in here you can actually do a whole bunch of things. Let me go back. We have the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, SIM card, cellular networks, and you can have more button. It does have NFC now, which is real nice. And in sounds and notifications, you can go in there and change the ringers sound, you can change your alarm sounds, you can change all kinds of notification sounds in here. It does have real nice ringtones. Then we have the alert slider, which is this button right here. And in the alert slider you can go ahead and you can set your settings to it. You can do reminders, you can let your priority settings, whatever you want, to go through. Like you can set your messages to go from starred contacts and also your calls. Real nice stuff. And then in silent settings you can just have your alarms work in silent settings. Real nice. So let's go ahead and go into USB and storage. This is the 64 gig variant of the Oneplus 3. I think that's the only model that they have. It does have 6 gigabytes of RAM, Snapdragon 820. So here you can see my usage. I've used 18.23 gigs out of the 64. Then we have apps, user memory, like I mentioned, 4 gigs of RAM. And then we have the battery life, which is pretty good. Battery life has been real good for me so far. And customizations this is pretty much running stock Android with a little customization tweaks here and there. So we have dark mode, which is what I have enabled right now. You can go ahead and switch it back and it'll be white. So you can change the colors also while it's white. Maybe not. So if you go into dark mode, that's when you're able to change the color. So you can go to red and all the accents will be in red. See? Real nice. Let me see what else. Where am I at? Customization. And then you can also change the LED notification light. You can set it up whatever colors you want. I'm not going to go really into that. And then the status bar, all the notifications you want on the status bar. So there's not a whole bunch of customizations on here, but there is a nice amount. So here we have the button. You can put the on-screen buttons. You can turn that on, and we'll have the on-screen buttons. You can change those around. You can swap buttons, backlight. You can long press actions, which I don't have none of that set up. I only have the home button. Double tap action, I don't have that set up. But you can see that there is some real nice customizations on here. Gestures, I have them all enabled. I do use the camera. I do a circle on the camera. And double tap to wake, definitely, I gotta have that. And to toggle the flashlight, all these are very useful in my opinion. And that's why I like this device. And that's about it as far as customization. You can see there's not a lot of customizations on this device. I am running the latest. There's no other update. I'm running the latest update, which is Oxygen OS Oxygen OS 3.2.1, which is the latest. They fixed the RAM management issue that they did have before. And yeah, that's about it as far as what I have in settings. So this is how I have my device set up. Let me go ahead and close everything out. I like the fact that you can lock the applications that you want. You can lock them and always keep them on there, so then when you clear your device, it stays there. So that is real nice, cool feature. I believe that is in a bunch of devices, but I just thought I'd mention it. So this is how I have my screen set up. I have only one home screen, and I have all my applications that I use mostly on that home screen. So on the bottom you can see I have the phone, Google Photos, the Messenger app, and the camera, and then I have my social, which I have all my social applications in there. And then I have my music folder with all my music folder, my music apps, and then I have my shopping, which are all my shopping apps that I use, and then all the Google apps that I currently use. So that's how I have my setup on the OnePlus 3. And then if you slide over to the side, we have what is called, let me see, it's called shelf. So you have the shelf on the side. Let me go back and show you before I continue. This is what I have in shelf. And here you can also put widgets in here. You can change this picture background. You can do memos. You can add a bunch of features on here. So here's you can add the widgets by pressing this, and you can select whichever widget you want. It's very simple. Tap on it and it appears. To remove it, you just hold it. Well, actually, you can resize it. You can resize it. To hold it, to remove it, you just swipe to the side and it's gone. So I only have two widgets in here, one being Pandora and the other one being my calendar. And then we slide back over, and that's all I have on my OnePlus One. I keep it real simple. And on this launcher, the OnePlus One launcher, you hold down and you're able to access the wallpapers. You can select your own, pretty simple. And then you can also do the widgets. I like the way they have them in alphabetical order, which is real nice to find. And then you can go to customize, which is where you can enable shelf. If you don't like that feature, you can disable it. Also, quick search, you can swipe up to access search. You don't have to hit the home button or nothing. You just swipe up on the screen and it appears. And then if you slide over again, here you can disable your Google search bar, or you can just change it, remove it, whatever you want to do. And then you can change your icons. You can go to system default icons, and you can just change your icons here, and you can size them also. And if you swipe over again, you can change your grid. So you can do 3 by 1. You can change it by 3, you can do 4, or you can do 5 by 5, however you choose. I just keep mine the way it is. And yeah, that's about it for the OnePlus One. Oh my god, OnePlus 3. And so far so good. This is week 1 with it, and I'm very impressed with the device. I highly recommend this device. You can still pick this up for $399, And actually, I had a great experience ordering this. It was supposed to be here like in about a week or so, and I actually received it like in 3 days, 3 or 4 days. So yeah, there you guys have it. Awesome device. Before I close out on it, I wanted you guys to hear the audio on it, the speaker. So I'm gonna go ahead and play something real quick so you guys can hear the sound quality of the bottom firing speaker. Go to my videos.
So it's your friend's birthday. How do you find the perfect gift? Download the Amazon app and let it find you. Just seen your mom reading.
So here you have it, all the volume maxed all the way up. I think the speaker sounds great. Peace out.
I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella loved. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one.